Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're at the Tournament Players Club located in Scottsdale, Arizona, preparing for the 84th annual Phoenix Open, where the greatest show on grass takes place. For a lot of us, the beginning of the year is a time to reflect on the past, and most importantly, it's a time to plan for the year ahead. With opportunities abound, we need to be on our toes as we move ahead into the new year. For some, a New Year's resolution means starting a new career or eating healthier, but for others, it means making a difference. Take a look. We're here at TPC Scottsdale, where prep is underway for the 84th annual Phoenix Open. And joining me now is Phoenix Open Chairman Chance Cosby to tell us more about it. Welcome, Chance.
Thank you.
First off, talk to us about the Phoenix Open. What can people expect when they come out here?
Sure, so this will be the 84th year of the Waste Management Phoenix Open, and we're the biggest attended golf event on the PGA Tour. We're kind of known for a good time, but we're going to have a great field with a great sponsor, and this community supports it so well. So here we are, we're only about 12 days out, and the city's pretty much built, and we're just getting things buttoned up to go.
Absolutely. Now, talking about building and prep, how long does it take to get everything together? I would imagine it takes some time, right?
Sure, it's like a 7-month process. We start in October, so it takes about 4 months to build it, and then it takes about 3 months to take it down. So pretty amazing that TPC Scottsdale gives us their venue for 7 months, and then we start all over again.
All over again. Now, speaking of supporting the community, I know that's something that's very important to all of you here at the Phoenix Open. And of course, you have raised over a number of years, millions of dollars for Arizona charities. Tell us more about that.
It's really what this event's about, and it's what our group is about. So since the tournament started, we've raised $134 million for charities in this community. And we have raised $12.2 million just in 2018 alone. And so while we host a great event, we put on a good party, we put on a good show, at the end of the day, that's our #1 goal.
Yes, absolutely. Now, it really does take a village to bring everything together, and Cox Communications is actually a big partner, right, of the Open, and Cox provides the internet for course-wide, is that right?
Cox is our partner, so they do everything on property from a communication standpoint and a Wi-Fi standpoint. It's an exclusive deal, and we simply couldn't do this without Cox. So, we're very happy to continue to move forward.
People really do come to the Phoenix Open. They come from far and wide, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the hole that we're standing on, it's an iconic hole,
right,
and it's a bucket list hole. We get stories every single year of people that come to this event from around the world, and they just want to come for one day, typically Saturday. And that's pretty cool to see what this hole has become. And it's a lot of great vision, a lot of hard work by a lot of people over the years, and now we have the most iconic hole on the PGA Tour.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on everything, and good luck this year.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like more information on the Phoenix Open, just head over to the website that's on your screen. The Thunderbirds began in 1937, and now there are over 325 members with a mission of assisting children and families who are in need of improving quality of life. In 2018, with the support of Waste Management, Phoenix Open, thousands of volunteers, and 700,000 fans, they raised a record of $12.2 million to support Arizona charities, and they're looking forward to breaking new records. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. I'm sitting here in the Cox Communications Skybox at the Phoenix Open, where hospitality and great entertainment takes place. Now, did you know that the Phoenix Open tournament was originally named the Arizona Open? As one of the first events on the PGA Tour calendar, the Waste Management Phoenix Open is a relaxed atmosphere that takes place at TPC Scottsdale. It's earned the title the greatest show on grass, and it has no problem living up to that name. From the professional golfers, thousands of fans, to the famous 16-hole, also known as the Coliseum, or the loudest hole in golf, this is an event you want to experience. We also headed out to Grand Canyon University's men's basketball game to learn more about GCU's and Cox Communications' Connect to Compete initiative. Take a look.
It's a great initiative here at Grand Canyon University. Strategic Educational Alliances, or K-12 Educational Development, represents Grand Canyon University's outreach to the entire K-12 community. We build alliances or partnerships with K-12 schools, K-12 districts, educational organizations in every arena. And we have probably about 7,500 partnerships across the state, the nation, and in fact, the world.
Cox Communications and GCU have long had a strong business relationship, and now we're really moving that into more of a community relationship. We both have a shared commitment to the community, and particularly to the youth of the community. Today's GCU game, we have a wonderful opportunity to help share with the community and the fans that are here tonight for the game all about the Connect to Compete program. We have a commitment at Cox to make sure that kids don't fall through the cracks and that they have the opportunity to have internet in the home and be able to keep up with their peers in school. GCU shares an equal passion to making sure that kids in our community succeed.
More and more of our teachers, our school districts are using technology with their educational instructional practices. And if students don't have this as they get home, it diminishes their ability to work on homework, to have parent communications, and to be really as engaged as many of our school districts are wanting them to be. So Cox Communications and the ability to bring this opportunity to our many partners that I referred to earlier just makes the benefits that much more richer for them.
Connect to Compete is a national program that provides a low-cost internet service, $9.95 a month, to low-income families. Cox has been a participant in that program that's enabled us to provide that connection to families so that they can have that service in their home. We also have a program that helps with digital literacy as well. It's called the Cox Digital Academy. That is a program that enables families to learn how to use the internet safely, how to use social media safely, and provide some basic skills and tools. Because it's not just about the connection. People need to know how to use the internet safely. So as we continue to evolve our relationship with GCU, we hope to see even more kids in the community learning and becoming better students and using the internet technology that we are enabling them to have in the home and outside the home to be better students.
We so value our partners in the educational arena as well as our partners such as Cox to make a program like this possible and just increase what we all can do working together to provide for the most successful experience possible for our students.
Connect to Compete helps GCU students find low-cost monthly high-speed broadband internet, which in return provides better opportunities, makes better leaders, brighter cities, and brighter futures. We visited a Polynesian organization that has dedicated its time to supporting foster care children and sharing their culture through faith, hope, and love. Take a look.
Poly Praise is an organization that we started 7 years ago, and we believe it was our calling in life. Poly represents our Polynesian people and the culture, and praise is the gratitude that we have because of the richness that we have in family and also in our culture. There's an organization called Manna Ministries, so they'll hold events on the street. So what they did was they invited us to entertain and run the program for the kids on the street and for the foster events.
We do a lot of Jen Brewer's son's organization for foster events where they bring in all the foster parents of the valley.
We do the entertainment part of it, and people, they really love the culture as far as our Polynesian dances and so forth. And so in our culture, we have a strong ethnic background of family. And that's the thing that we see with this generation, or foster kids or fatherless children, is that they don't have that camaraderie, or they don't understand or have the feeling of family. In Tonga, the thing back there is, for the past 2 centuries, our solid foundation is in our faith. And because of our faith for the past 2 centuries, everything is built around the foundation of what we believe is in Christ, or the Word of God. But because of our culture is rooted in our faith and in our family, we're able to present not just our culture in our dancing, but also our culture with love. were brought up in family love and culture, and we're able to present that to them.
Just the love of holding kids, because my parents ended up getting divorced. We didn't want any of the kids to fill that void of not having two parents in one home. That's how we got into the foster event, was really, just from experiencing in our own life what we went through.
A lot of our entertainment as far as our dancing and our culture comes from different islands of the Polynesian islands. And every island we have a thing called a lei. Being that we're Polynesian, we have 100,000 family members, so we contact them. We put a post up and say, hey, we're doing the foster event, y'all make candy leis. And we get thousands of candy leis that day. And then we pass them all out to all the kids. Not only do we go entertain them, but we want to take something that we can give them, and bless them with. And that is a huge blessing on our part. And we get great response from the kids. They love it. Faith Builders Church, they truly believed in us, and they poured into us. And the things that we do now is an example that we've seen in our local church, and we're thankful for that.
So a lot of the youth that actually come here, some of them, we have some that are in our church, and then there's some that just come. Just having them here, we're able to have just that little time with them. And these kids, it's almost like a safe heaven for them.
In the U.S., there are nearly 18,000 foster children, but there are many ways you can make a difference. Just head over to adoptuskids.com for more information. Truly a wonderful way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. The new year allows us to give change a chance, and it's a season that we allow old things to pass away while celebrating new ones. And a new way to bring in the new year is by adding the ingredient of volunteering. From kids' sports programs to community-based organizations, volunteering can be very rewarding, and it allows you to make a difference in someone's life. And here's a resolution you can actually achieve on this new year, new you. Take a look.
My name is Sarah Launchpaw, and my son Finn and I are ringing the bell for the Salvation Army today. I think it's our 4th or 5th year. It's a good opportunity to get kids involved in the Christmas season and in charitable works.
I'm Major Mark Harwell, Area Commander for the Salvation Army. I have the great privilege of leading this organization, and it's multifaceted work to those that are homeless, others who are hungry, others that are facing significant struggles. The Red Kettle campaign is really an incredible tradition, and it supports year-round services of the Salvation Army.
There's hardly a person that walks by that doesn't give something, a penny out of their pocket, something to help others. And it's very humbling and very just rewarding to see the generosity in our community. This is all natural bell ringing right here, no training.
It really does add a nice dimension to our work when we have those who are there just wholly motivated by their concern for others.
It's really fun to me because it means a lot that she spends time with me a lot. Anyone can do this. You just have to ring a bell.
My name is Deanne Werson. Oh, here we go. I am with the SPCA and started a program called PAL, which is Pets Are Love.
Hey, little boy.
The purpose of this program is to take dogs out to visit in the community, in nursing homes primarily, and they really enjoy having that extra kind of love that only animals can give. And any of you who have animals know that that's very special. Only an animal will say, gosh, I think you're the most wonderful person in the world, and their little faces tell you that.
Hey there. Hey.
Many of them have formed attachments with some of the animals that come on a regular basis. And that is a really nice kind of thing.
I miss my little babies.
They don't have the money to give, but time is so valuable. Please, people, any of you watching this, your time is precious, and my volunteers are precious, and this program gives back to us as volunteers I think probably even more than what we give to the people that we visit in the nursing homes. It is just a wonderful program.
Oh, there he's going to give you a little kiss. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Watch the kisses, buddy. Watch the kisses.
What a great Doing More story. We also traveled to a small neighborhood called Barrio Logan in San Diego, California, that's helping students pursue a higher education. Take a look.
Well, welcome to our second Steps to Success class workshop.
These high school juniors and seniors are getting ready to take the next big step. The future hasn't always been so bright for Barrio Logan's kids. Historically, only 38% graduate from high school and less than 3% earn a bachelor's degree. But this after-school program, Barrio Logan College Institute, also known as BLCI, is working hard on changing those statistics, preparing these kids to be among the first in their families to pursue a higher education.
It's very important. We start in third grade, so that's why our program is interesting, because it's intervention. When the literacy scores start dropping or where they need particular attention, so we're catching them way before they can get into trouble.
Like I might want to be a scientist, so I might study about scientists in college.
Students receive comprehensive college prep courses through tutoring and a series of steps to success workshops.
These workshops are based on what we call the ABCs of college success. So A is for academic support, B is for behavioral development, and then finally the C stands for college knowledge, and that is our attempt to create a college-going culture.
We're learning how to get to college and what colleges there are.
The program that started in 1996 with a few third graders has experienced growth and success.
BLCI shows the importance of a first-generation college student, and to me it's really important to go to college and come back and show the rest of my community that it really is important and it will make a change in your life, a positive impact. The main focus of the College Success Program is the admission process. So I work with the students senior year with the personal statements, and then after that we work on preparing them to have the right tools to succeed on campus.
And financial aid is a major focus. This program is not only committed to helping students get into college, but provides support throughout their college career. Once they graduate, students are encouraged to come back and participate in the alumni program.
The students come back and work with the little ones, and so they're constantly seeing role models. And so the idea of going to college and succeeding and graduating from college becomes very normalized for them, becomes a normal expectation.
I think it's important to invest in the youth of not just today, but also the youth of tomorrow.
And investing in Barrio Logan's youth is helping build a brighter future.
Who wants to go to college? We do!
BLCI believes all students should have access to a higher education, which results in a thriving community and a better world. Head over to blci.org for more information. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More. Today we're at the Tournament Players Club Golf Course, otherwise known as TPC, getting a behind-the-scenes look as they prepare for the 84th annual Phoenix Open. We also traveled to Chesapeake City Park in Virginia, where Cox Communications recognized and celebrated 40 acts of kindness. Take a look.
Tonight, Cox is celebrating our 40th anniversary. We actually just wrapped up our 40 Acts of Kindness, which began on July 20th at Chesapeake City Park. Over these 82 days, we have committed 40 acts of kindness. 25 of these were just random, out in the community, giving gift cards. Some people won tickets to concerts, and then we had several volunteer activities. And tonight, we gave away another $10,000 to make that full $40,000 to the winner of our scavenger hunt.
The scavenger hunt was very challenging, but it was so much fun, and it was so interesting to see
so many wonderful organizations come together to work so hard for what they're passionate about and for the people that they're passionate about in great need.
And the winner is Chesapeake Public Schools Education Foundation.
We won $10,000 for the Chesapeake Public Schools Educational Foundation. So we are very excited to be able to give this money back to our teachers and students. With the Educational Foundation, we do a bunch of different programs. One of them is that we have instructional grants for our teachers. So school funding has gone down over the last couple of years, and we have a lot of teachers that have great ideas, but they don't have the funds to make them happen in their classroom. So once a year, teachers can apply for grants for really unique and different ideas that are going to benefit their students, and we can give them a grant up to $1,000. And another thing is that we have something called the Teacher Supply Center. So once a month, all Chesapeake Public Schools teachers can shop for their classroom up to 10 items free of charge. So it's really been a benefit to our teachers and the students in their classrooms.
The 40 Acts of Kindness is one amazing thing. It shows what corporate communities and nonprofit communities can come together and create a better community for all of us, and giving back and making the community a better place to live and helping those that are less fortunate. So the money that Cox is giving out is doing great things, not only here in Virginia Beach, but throughout Hampton Roads, and we're very grateful that you're here as partners.
Well, I think that Cox is such a pillar in our community, and it's just so nice that they're giving back, but making it such a fun and unique way to give back. I've lived here my entire life in Chesapeake, and I learned so much about Hampton Roads that I didn't even know existed. So it was a wonderful learning experience, as well as a great way to earn money for Chesapeake Public Schools.
I want to thank Chase Cosby from TPC Scottsdale, the Thunderbirds, Waste Management, and the Auction Indian community for having us out today for some behind the scenes of the 84th annual Phoenix Open. As we learned, there are many reasons why we should consider becoming an engaged citizen. Whether you're joining a nationwide campaign or there's an issue close to you that you want to advocate for, there will always be a need. So this new year, get out there and make a difference so you can feel empowered. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.